Hello everyone and welcome back to Spore, the Tooth and Claw edition, and I have some very devastating news. We have lost one of our planets! One of our good planets too, one of our blue spice planets, just when we finally get the abilities to actually improve their ecosystem. Guess what happens? The little on an island empire has come in and they have taken over our planet. Clearly, we have to be even stricter with our war against them. So before we even get started, I want to take a second to look through our little mission badges, and we are going to see what it is going to take to get the gigantic bombs that we can just blast their cities with and destroy their empire, because they have just won the wrath of the Fynn-A'we. So let us see. Conqueror. That would give us the laser. Oh man, it looks like we'll have to go for the laser next. Conquer 5 planets to reach Conqueror level 2. We could do Explorer, but that would just give us badge points. Badge points. No, we need like big weapons. We need something dramatic. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Badge points. Raise and lower terrain. Badge points. You know what we could try doing? Destroying their ecosystems. Except I kind of want their planet. Dang it. All right, we're working on the zoologist, which will give us the wildlife sanctuary, which means we'll finally be able to do our little missions where we play in the creature stage with different creatures that we are going to be looking at. And if we get the creature tweaker, I was thinking it would be fun to go back to our Catatorium planet and grab those little felines that we are working on, the little alien felines, and make them all sorts of different colors and patterns, and maybe give them an extra tail. Just a bomb. Start 3 wars to earn the Warmonger 2 badge. I don't know if I want to do that just yet. We might have to get the just a bomb. Oh boy. Let's see. Hot cloud vacuum. The cold cloud vacuum. Don't we already have those things? We'll have to look into that. I think, that would actually change it at diagonals instead of just like atmospheric levels and heat and cold temperature levels. All right, it looks like, oh, there we go. This is what I want. Boom, place 50 colony buildings to earn the Colonist 3 badge. It would give us larger health, large energy storage, spice storage, antimatter missiles, mega auto blasters, the shield, the mega pulse, and the just a bomb. So we are going to place down 50 more colony buildings in order to earn that. But first off, we need to come over here and we need to wage some serious war. Because are you kidding me? Really? Really? You guys think you can just come in and steal my planet right out from under me? This is unacceptable. Unacceptable. No, it's not happening. Not happening. Alright, hang on a second. I have to get rid of these guys. Get out of here. Oh gosh, I didn't heal up on my energy. Why? Why? Okay, let's go heal up on energy. Why did I not notice that we were almost out of energy? Because of rage. I had the rage of the Fynn-A'we upon me, and I'm fighting back for our planet. This is gonna happen. This is going to happen. So let's come back to our home planet. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and heal up. Anything we're carrying they want? Not right now. Ooh, there's actually, see, they sell some bombs. All right, nope, I don't want to talk about missions right now. I already have a mission. They have the mini bombs and the pulse, which is good against ground targets. It's a medium powered burst in a straight line. The auto blaster. Can I actually buy some of these upgrades from some of our good friends, like our wonderful little itty bitty dinos? Not dinos. Why did I say dinos? Our little dragons, the Zodiac no-tails. Who, like I keep saying, I really feel like these guys would just be the size of like your hand. Oh, and that reminds me, we do have some Spore fan art for once. I'm super excited. We have quite a bit in the past, but I just never showed it. And now I'm going to try to show it if you guys have any. So like if you ever think of the Zodiac no-tails, I imagine they would fit in the palm of our hands. All right, let's see. Anything we can buy from them? No, they're very, very peaceful people. So I'm not surprised that they're like, I don't really have anything. Wish I could help, but I don't. Let's come and talk to these guys. I think these guys are money loving, and they might have something we can use. Wow, they're on a T0. Woo! Yeah, these are the business loving guys who we're pretty good friends with. We're new acquaintances. Yeah, look at that. This is more like it. Mega proton missile, effective against enemy spaceships. Do we want to do that or the pulse? I think the auto blaster, because that's going to actually attack the other spaceships. And we'll buy the pulse. So we just upgraded our machines. We'll also sell this blue spice and this red spice. It's not worth as much as we could get, but it's better than nothing. He's so excited. He's like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh, and a refrigeration ray. Yeah, we're going to buy that. All right. I think that's good. So I think we just made them very happy. Can we make like another alliance like right now? Thank you for receiving me. Diplomacy. Accept our gifts so we can be friends. Let's just give them a huge gift. Boom. We just bought their friendship. Let me ask you something else. Now that I've just bought your friendship, tell me about your race. Thanks to the philosophy of prosperity, we, the Void Perok Empire, love everything. We love our empire. We love other empires. We love happy people. We love unhappy people. But most of all, we love our profit margins. And we love all the things that because they contribute to our profit margins. Oh my goodness. So I bet war. You guys would probably occasionally appreciate a little bit of war. Boom. All right. I can't believe we just got the diplomat. We just got the diplomat badge. And we're going to go home and complete that mission in just a second. Because now we need to go over here and reclaim our planet. And we have aid this time too. In the form of 2. Not 1, but 2 new people who are going to be helping us out. Well, the Zodiac Notels aren't new, but still. You know what? Would you stop shooting me? Get out of here. And don't hurt my friends. Get out of here. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. These guys are so... Alright, there we go. This is going to be over pretty quick. There. Boom. We're capturing the system on an island empire. Spore has decreed for us a time of trial. We will abandon the system if you agree to stop shooting. I claim this place, so get out of here. That's right, claiming back my planet. They're trying to steal it right from under me. We'll show them. We're going to turn this into a super prosperous little system. I might have to temporarily kidnap some of my own people. Look, they changed the buildings and everything. Like we put up with these kinds of ridiculous buildings. Oh my gosh. All right, let's come over here. Wow, this is actually... That's a decent amount of money. It's a decent amount of money to bring back. Look at the mess they made of all of this. This is not nearly as organized as it should be. We're going to get this going, right? All right, hang on. First things first, let's put down a couple turrets. And then let's go ahead and we are going to improve the terror score on this planet if possible. Let's see. What does it say here? Thanks for nothing. You've got that fancy flying contraption. So how about you help us out every now and then? Yeah. I hear you guys. I understand your fury. But still, at least I came to save your butts. Your feathered butts. Rumps, I should say. Just guys. I've been a nanny way too long. Oh gosh, so they're back. Let's go over here and let's steal some plants and some animals from... Wow, they're only a T1 here? Mushrooms, what are you doing? What are you doing trying to habitat, like, blah, blah, blah. Trying to live on a planet where there's, like, pretty much nothing. Wow, they don't even have any carnivores on this planet. So I guess it must be kind of peaceful. Alright, we can go ahead and collect up some of these things. Alright, let's look for the herbivores then. So it looks like there's a slug and the fan dancers. Did we do this? We might have done this. This might be our influence. I have a sneaking suspicion this very well might be our influence. Alright. And fan dancers. Let's look for some of them. Let's see. Kidnap some aliens. We're getting serious about upgrading our planets now. Whoop. Wow, look at that herd of fan dancers. What do you call a herd of fan dancers? Like a flutter of fan dancers? That's actually a really cool concept. A flutter of fan dancers. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here. And we're going to go back to our contested little planet down here. And we're actually going to turn these into some useful things for once. Because they've got the blue spice. Blue spice and green spice can really sell for a lot once you get it going. So this planet's long overdue for an upgrade. So let me see if I can give it what it needs. All right, now we have the refrigeration rate and the cloud vacuum. Oh, I need one more. I need to buy... Okay, is he actually selling it? Salutations, trade. I need to buy the other one. The heat ray. Ah, I'm so close. Okay, so we need to get some money so we can buy the heat ray. All right, let's return home to complete this mission of making more allies. I'm sure that our allies are happy to have us. All right, we're going to come over here. And where's home planet? There's home planet. All right, hello, home planet. Excellent! With the backing of our new allies, there's nothing in the galaxy that we can't handle. Actually, these would all be females because we decided the Leopli are kind of like Hyena and they have women lead. As an empire, we're finally big enough and strong enough to do whatever we want. There's a whole galaxy out there to explore. Get to it and don't let anybody, not even the Groks, stand in your way. All right, so that's good. Nothing to trade. Do I need to go steal from... I might need to go and steal a little bit from one of the planets. All right, is there anything I can do here? I could check. Hang on. Continue to grow and prosper. Good luck to you. Let's check what the ecosystem is like on glacial dust here. Yeah, I need to heat this one up too, so I need to get the heat ray. Okay, so we're on a quest for the heat ray. I have a sneaking suspicion it may involve stealing a whole lot more of the spice. We might need to... there we go. Here's the pink spice planet that we collect our tribute from. So just, you know what, guys? You're gonna have to hold in on it. You're also like cousins, dragon cousins of some of our guys. All right, come over here. Ah, look, they've already got our tribute prepared. Wonderful. All right, there's some of that. Yes, yes, yes. I know we're going to make them a little bit cranky pants, but they must pay their galactic overlord tax just like everybody else. All right, going to come over here. And, woo, these guys have seen some damage recently. My gosh. Little bit of a warlike empire if they've already got so many buildings that have seen so much. Oh, and they have the golden tanks. Look, there's a tank that's just... They have been having some war. Jeez. It's been a little bit of a hard time for everybody in the empire, it seems. Or everybody in the galaxy, because these guys have been really fighting. Their golden tanks are just, like, laying on their sides, rusting. Oh, look at their little lake. They've got, like, this cool little lake right here. That's so neat. All right, and a couple turrets. So let's move quickly so that they don't just, like, shoot us out of the skies. All right, there's that. Oh, what's going on over here? Okwa is fighting. Oh, here they go again. All right. They really look like... Those look fancy. Like, those look like really, really fancy machine or ships that they're fighting with. Like, they are almost ready for space stage. We were probably suppressing them. Oh, here comes a Holy Empire fight. I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, that we are probably suppressing them as a people from being able to get to space stage. Kind of like what happened in Mass Effect, you know? Kind of, that's just my suspicion. All right, so we have 32 pink spice. They build up their pink spice collection really quickly. So let's go ahead and see if we can sell that pink spice for a good tidy profit somewhere. Hello, my little ones. Zodiac no-tails? Not enough Zodiac no-tails. We should be seeing like a lot more digits than that for these. All right, let's come over here. Man, when you start meeting these empires, they just start going left and right with spreading all over the place. This is a little bit more like it. This is what I like to see. Here we go. Let's sell this. Still not a lot for the pink spice, but it's enough. It's enough to make me pretty happy. And now we can go and finally go. We can finally buy the heat ray and we can get going. We can start upgrading our own planets. We can start having productive planets. I'm really looking forward to this. All right, we're going to recharge and heat ray. Boom. Finally. Let's get this done, you guys. So excited. We probably need more plants. We'll get more plants. We'll put somebody down on that green spice planet too. What? Where? Am I on the right planet? What's going on? Okay, the ecosystem is collapsing just as I'm trying to like improve it too. Well, it's a good thing we showed up in time. All right, we're looking for some of the infected herds. I imagine oh, it's the little armadillo guys. Oops. All right. I imagine the Leopli would actually consider this like hunting for sport in a way. Whereas the Fynn-A'we would be like saying very sad prayers for all of the creatures they have to kill to save the whole populace. The Leopli would just be like, what's going on? All right, what's happening down here? All right, almost got it. All right, keep moving. Okay, there's another one over here. Hostile UFOs are attacking one of our other planets. There's never any peace when you're trying to grow your galactic empire. Sorry, little ones. Oh, gosh. There we go. Hello! What's this? Yay! We just got a laser. We diverted or averted 2 eco disasters. Thanks for showing up. And without you, this would have been a real nightmare. We really appreciate your help. I know, right? Everybody wants to eat those things if they're a Leo play, so it would really suck to lose out on them. All right, so we need to. I'm just gonna take a peek. Where are we being attacked? Because if it's on on an island empire again, I have some bombs to give them. It is them again. I've got some bombs for you guys. All right, let's just get this done. Get this done. Get these out of the way. And we are going to destroy their planet. That is coming. We need money to finance the war, but it is definitely coming. All right, down you all go. You guys think you can get away? Nope, nope, nope. All right, speaking of money to finance the war, let's go ahead and just grab this while we're here. And then actually, I know this is going to seem a little silly, but while we're here, some of these guys wouldn't be amiss. These almost look like, oh, they're so cool. They look like Geodudes at first. All right, so we got those guys. Let's see, what else do I need to do here? This is actually almost a T3 planet. What? Holy days. All right, calm down, everybody. Stop shooting me. Oh my gosh, this is like a real firefight. Look at this. All right, let's get him. There we go. Is he almost? All right, are you trying to escape? No mercy. There we go. All right, are you guys almost done? Because I have a lot of ecosystems to build and work to do. What? They're starting to attack over here? You guys can stop now. I've got work to do on this ecosystem. Oh, it's like their whole fleet coming for the city. Take shelter in the bomb shelters, Leoplea. There we go. All right, so they're done. And actually, I think we can actually super improve this planet while we're here. There we go. All right, anything to trade? Nope, nothing to trade. Okay, so what are we missing here? This planet just needs to become a little bit warmer. So let's go over the atmospheric tools. Let's grab the heat ray. Oh, okay. I kind of made a giant sea. All right, you gotta love it when you're able to do those kinds of things. That was pretty interesting. And we are about to make this a T3 planet if it'll just warm up a little bit more, a touch more. So let's get ready with the plants. Thankfully, we have some plants that will go down. There we go. I almost panicked and thought we didn't have enough small plants, but we do. All right, look, it's turning green. Also, there's some treasure right here. All right, there's this, and this. Ta-da! We have a T3 planet. Sweet. All right, and that means we're able to come over and we should be able to add quite a bit, even though this is a red spice planet. So it doesn't have the most useful of things, but we can start putting down some pieces. And then I think that the city is as decked out as we can get it. Wow, they've really put down a lot of decorations. They've got some fountains. Oh, this is one of the planets that we took over. I remember now. And we can actually put down 2 colonies here now because we have 2 completed ecosystems. So we might consider that in the future. All right. And so they're doing good. There they go. Wow, look at how pretty that planet is. Actually, let's go back in and look at that again because it's gorgeous. Ah, it's gorgeous. Look at this. It's just like a little gem. I love it when they look this bright and colorful. All right. So let's go and actually do this on a couple of our useful planets now that we've tended to that one. Jeez. All right. And so we're going to come down here. And let's go ahead and get to work on this planet. It is still a T1 planet, and we will fix that in no time. We're going to have to buy some energy, though. All right. Recharge, repair. And let's transform this puppy. Gonna add the heat ray. Looks like we're melting some glaciers and creating a little bit of an ocean. Oh, look at it go. Look at it go. I love terraforming things. It's so cool. And we're going to seed the atmosphere with clouds. I love how they change so much. It is just the most awesome thing ever. Look at the grass change. All right, and let's get ready. Oh, no, do I not have any small grass? I was about to panic. I was about to be like, no, I didn't bring enough small grass. All right. Yes, level terrain tools are all good. There's a spiky tree, maybe it'll appeal to Leo police sensibilities. And we have just stabilized the terror score here. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and we actually have these little guys right here, and they actually look like they could be cousins of these guys. So I think that's a good combination of herbivores to put down. And then we have the Gigantosaurus, who looks like he would actually look pretty good over here. And we have this little guy. And there we go. Now we've got a nice completed ecosystem. The big, giant, beefed up beef stacks. All right. All right. We're doing pretty good. This is pretty good. Good, 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 good. Now these guys, let's see. How many items can we put down? We can probably add a few more things onto, there we go, their colony now. And we actually do want to try to encourage this colony to produce quite a few, there we go, to produce quite a few stacks of like factories with lots and lots of spice, but we don't want them to be miserable. You have to kind of balance it. All right, let's maybe put this over here. All right, let's put this guy here. And then maybe the factory. No, stop moving around. What the heck? What the heck? All right, house. Entertainment. Factory. There we go. So we're getting like about 60 blue spice an hour. I wish we could get a little bit more. There's that. But then our people are kind of miserable. And they're pretty sad when they're miserable. So I try not to make them too miserable. Alright, because having the money is very important, but it's also important to keep them happy. And they already look like they're on kind of a barren working planet anyway. And then the other thing you can do to try to help your people out is smack down another colony, which I don't have, but here's a great barren open space just waiting for us to do just that. So there we go, you guys. The Leopley and their adventures in space are definitely continuing, and they're getting very interesting. Now that we're finally going to be able to start producing some of our own spice and hopefully being able to get enough money to just upgrade everything to really get spice coming on in. All right, up we go. There we go. To get the spice coming on in, to be able to actually make some money. Then hopefully we'll be able to upgrade to the point, gather that up, where we will get the bombs and take out that planet. So yeah, this is going to be fun. And hopefully we'll be able to complete the wildlife sanctuary sooner than later, so that we are then able to go and start up like all sorts of different designs for the catatorium. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.